in bed.
You just totally interrupted Mark. Mark, what are you drinking?
Oh, it's just a margarita. I had it in the fridge. We had
Oh,
Mexican food last week.
I love
Nate,
my.
we had a half hour before the show to blow your nose.
Gotta give the people what they want, Tom.
And then Nate just comes in. Mark's cheers in a margarita. Nate's blowing his nose. That's how the show likes to go. Everybody ready now?
Let's do it.
Let's frickin' do it.
Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
Hey, welcome back, universe, to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark. Bonus, season 2, episode 33. I'm all lost, and Mark's the one that's just coming back.
Yeah, I'm back, and we're coming to you live from the virtual Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studio here on the beautiful internet.
Nate, watch how he does that.
I heard that. Nobody ever sent me a message on the change-up. I kept on saying, lovely Grafton.
Well, Tom's in Grafton, so some people are.
Yeah. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell a home or interested in a career in realty, email Roy at cbhsr.com, or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs, and you don't even have to live in the area. Just call Roy, and he will hook you up with the proper real estate people, because Roy knows everybody.
Roy knows a guy.
Roy partied with Mr. Miyagi, or partied a lot with Mr. Miyagi. Roy knows everybody.
Nice.
So he'll hook you up. He'll set you straight. That'll be your first call, just Roy, and he'll steer you in the right direction. So what are we doing this week, everybody? This week, we have the world-famous comic Nate Ford coming to you from Boise, Idaho. Hey, Nate.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's all Railblazers episode. Mark, are you back from maternity leave now? Or when's that happening?
I'm about halfway through it. Susan has 12 weeks, thank God. And when she goes back to work, I'll reassess the situation and we'll go from there.
Go from there. You got 2 little ones running around now. Well, one's not running, right?
It's a lot easier with just one kid. Because now I got stereo crying.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Helen has figured out
about that one kid so bad. Now you can up the whine.
Helen's figured out, the baby cries. That's how you get what you want. You cry. So now they both just do it. And it's like, oh my God. So we'll get there. We'll teach her that doesn't always work.
Okay. All right. So Molly's here too. Thanks, Molly. Good job, Sharon. So this week we're going to show you Molly's new workout equipment.
Ooh.
The Testicle Festival is still on. Regrowing a penis, reusable cloth toilet paper. Chill out, Mark. Ordering women to wear makeup. Elon Musk choosing to be homeless. But here's what we're going to do first. Everybody knows what's coming.
It's the hot seat!
Nate, you're on the hot seat with us.
Whoa,
Even though you're a real laser.
It's the hot seat! Hot seat! The hot seat with Tom and Mark! Off the rails!
Is that how hobbits fight that?
That's how we do it in the Shire, yo.
Molly, I don't like that. Get the hell out of here. All right. We'll bring her back. This is the warning.
Give him a little power.
A little power. It goes to my head.
It was unintentional. It just happened.
Okay. What do you guys do more, floss or dust?
Dust. I haven't flossed in decades.
I floss once a month.
What day?
We talking the dance?
So, sometimes it's a Saturday, sometimes it's a Sunday.
Yeah. I only floss when I have corn on the cob, so I recently flossed.
Yeah, I would go. It's an on-demand situation. When you need it, you do it. Whereas dusting, I am one dust-producing guy, so I blink and there's dust everywhere. So
yeah, you produce a lot of oil in your head too. So
I'm a very productive individual.
Mark's head produces so much oil that the U.S. is about to invade it.
I'll gladly sell it to you.
All right, I got a lot of buttons now that I have power too. That's a bummer.
Listen.
Yeah.
Ron Pertine. I was going to be a guest on a show last night, but I had issues with family that kept interrupting me, and so I had to leave. And so I was not a part of his. He asked me to be on, and it was also a last minute decision, but I didn't go on.
Don't cross Ron Pertee. He decided he wants to hit me like 3 years ago, and that's all he talks about to this day.
I think we're starting a Punch Mark fan page.
Punch
Hey, if
Mark
the price is
fan
right,
page.
Yeah.
you want to put my kids through college? Go nuts.
All right. Well, what is the craziest fashion trend you used to rock? I had a bowl cut for about 5 years.
I did that. Oh, that was just what my mom gave me. She cut my hair. I don't know. I guess fanny pack and slap bracelet.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, that's
I
really.
I
out
wear
there.
the fanny pack to this day.
I know, but I outgrew it because I'm 41 years old.
Because I'm an adult.
But you used to rock one? I would think a
Yeah.
comic who sells bumper stickers and CDs and stuff would need the little money fanny pack.
That would be true, but I outgrew them.
It's
Aw.
coming on too strong, Tom. It's coming on too strong.
All right.
Hey, you want to know?
But I appreciate the fact that you do still wear the fanny pack. Now you gotta wear
carry the torch.
now you gotta bring back the slap bracelets as well.
No,
Molly
those things were
wants
evil.
those. Oh yeah.
That's right.
Michael,
You had a
You had
childhood.
They hurt.
I know you rocked some crazy fashion.
In college, I had really weird facial hair. I did like just right here, so it was like more than a soul patch, but it was too big. And when I look back at photos of me, I'm like, that was a terrible idea. I look so stupid. So
Did you look like a magician?
it looked like I had a football chin strap just right here, but nothing else. And I had hair back then too, so those big old mop, and I was cutting my own hair then too, so that looked awful.
Your own hair. That's why I'm
Yeah.
afraid to tell you about the cloth toilet paper. This guy.
I've looked into
Reusable.
cloth diapers. It ain't worth it.
No, gross.
Or for the kids.
Dude.
Yeah.
I had a pink windbreaker.
Yeah. Molly went through
So
a goth
bad.
phase too.
I
of
did.
Just black.
Ooh, would you wear
Everything.
capes and stuff?
No, I had black jeans and black shirts. I mean, my whole closet was just black. I don't know why.
Nate's gonna get a proper
nice.
show.
Yay! Well, thanks, Ron. Thanks for understanding. I also wore overalls for a year because of my buddy and me.
Was this recently?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Excellent. All right.
Vote for me now. Nate Ford is president. We will
There we
change things up.
What's your
Well,
favorite
sir.
Halloween costume you ever wore?
Ooh.
Mine was my Magneto suit. It was a
Yeah, that was a
onesie
big
suit
one.
too. When I had to pee, I had to pull it all the way down to my ankles, and I was at a wedding.
So you're like a toddler.
Yeah, it was. My butt was hanging out. You know how many guys slapped my ass while I was
Well,
peeing?
You're kind of asking for it if you're at the urinal and you're all your clothes are around your ankles.
Yeah. Well, the first time I had to pee, I'm like, oh crap, this is a onesie.
A dead Charlie Chaplin with his guts hanging out.
Okay. Like a zombie Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Nice. I was Ash from Army of Darkness, or Evil Dead 2, I suppose, a couple years ago.
Either one. Have the
I-
chainsaw.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the whole chainsaw, but I had the armless thing, and I put fake blood all over the wrist so I could stump it in a little duct tape. And yeah, that was back before I shaved my head, because I did have a wig, but I wasn't bald yet.
I
Yeah.
loved your wig, your mullet wig.
Wigs are a lot of fun. Yeah, we got a lot of mileage out of that thing too.
Yes,
We'd like
did.
take it to bars. It looked really good on Tom. Something
Yeah.
about Tom and a mullet just felt natural.
You know what? We were talking to another comedy show that wanted me to be a character. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you could do a whole nother show. We'll put you in a mullet. I don't know why. My face.
Yeah,
turned
you can do
mullet.
the bandana too. You wore that to one of the bars in Grafton, and it was so convincing. And I was like, yes. I had a black curly haired wig somewhere because a couple years ago I was Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction, and my wife was John Travolta.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened to
balls
that
enough
wig.
to do the blackface.
No. Mark was in whiteface for that one, but I got the wig and I was in a nice suit. So yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Marley, your favorite one.
Tasteful man.
I'm sorry, my favorite what?
Halloween costume.
I really enjoyed doing the Bob's Burgers. That was fun.
Oh, she did look good as Linda.
All right.
Linda Burger, as Teddy would call for all our Bob's Burger fans there.
And the Walking Dead one was fun too. Tom went with a mullet as Eugene. With his jar of pickles.
I enjoyed the TV show, Ash versus Evil Dead.
Ron Pertine chimes in, Ash versus Evil Dead or the original Evil Dead. And this was back in college. This was way before the show. So this was totally Evil Dead 2 AOD.
All right.
Or AOD.
You can choose one option here. A car that never runs out of gas or a fridge that never runs out of food.
Damn it!
Gas.
Gas?
I'm going to say gas.
Because food is easier and cheaper and fluctuates less, and I could always just have a job that requires me to drive, but get reimbursed for the mileage. So now the car is making me money.
But now everybody can work at home. They're learning that.
People need someone to deliver their shit. I'm your man.
If the fridge, if the fridge just doesn't run out of food, does it just not run out of the same food? Or because my taste buds change on a daily basis.
It's nothing but bologna with olives in it.
Jail bologna sandwiches.
Pimento loaf.
Yeah.
Many as you want. You sell the food.
Or is it like steaks coming out of there?
Jello molds for days.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a good question there, Colin. Can you just keep siphoning gas out of your car and open a gas station? Just constant. Have other people pump it?
I would assume it's a magical tank that once the gas leaves, it would evaporate. But as long as it's in the tank, it would stay forever.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I would do it if I was writing a movie about this.
You see, Colin's no, we're gonna hook up a meter
Colin's
to my car.
businessman too. He's thinking,
businessman. That's a good idea.
To sell food, but people pay out the nose for gas.
Or
Colin's a smart kid.
But we had talked about a guy who was doing backstreet gas out of his side yard a couple of weeks ago, and you were not uncomfortable. You were uncomfortable, Tom, with the idea of buying gas from a random guy.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Why would you? You can't do that.
Just from a random guy from a truck?
Yeah.
So would you feel comfortable selling?
I don't want to be in the gas business.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know. There's too much money and people with power in gas. I don't like it.
It's gonna piss off the Arab Emirates or whatever.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern assassins coming out to take you out.
So there has to be a food you hated as a kid but love now.
Brussels sprouts.
You love Brussels sprouts now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm with Tom on that one. I'm going to say I hated tomatoes when I was a little kid, but now I love them. So I'm going to go with that.
I hated onions. Now I love them.
Ooh, I love it. I can eat an onion raw. Oh.
Fish.
Molly hated fish.
That's a broad category. What's your favorite kind of fish there, Mal?
Ooh, ranch dressing.
I like all fish now. I like sushi. I like, going to fish fries. But as a kid, I couldn't stand fish. The only fish that I could eat as a kid was that fake
fish sticks.
The fake what brand is it? It's battered and it looks like it's in the shape of a fish shape, but it's not like.
It's like my chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs.
Yeah, right. It's basically a fish nugget.
Reconstituted protein product.
Right. Awful.
I was just never picky as a kid, The only three things I didn't like were walnuts, raisins, and Brussels sprouts. And over the years, I learned to like Brussels sprouts, but still don't like walnuts because they still ruin brownies for me. So quit putting walnuts and brownies, you assholes.
What about raisins?
Brussels sprout is like a green ball of fart.
Well, I mean, if you cook them right, they're delish. You know, cover them in cheese and
Bacon fat.
bacon fat. It's brilliant.
Oh,
How do you feel about the raisins, Nate?
no, they gotta go.
Not a fan, but I like grapes, which is weird because it's the same thing but dried up. But
It's just a more convenient grape.
it's just I don't know, just the flavor, the texture. It's weird.
I have the
Again,
same.
they put it in cookies, which ruins the cookies.
Don't put raisins in cookies.
Yeah.
I have the
Oatmeal
same thing with
raisin?
applesauce.
No.
I
Mark,
love
no.
apples, apple flavored everything, apple juice. Just can't stand applesauce.
I like applesauce.
Molly, I'm only seeing 4 shares over there. Get to work.
Ooh, that's fine.
Get to work, woman. All right. Aliens landed on Earth and offered to take you with them. Are you going?
Just me?
Yeah.
Well, I got a family.
Ooh.
Before my family, single Mark, yes.
Single Mark
Married
going?
with kids, Mark is going to stay home.
What if they say you can bring 1 kid?
Choose. Choose your
I'm-
favorite kid.
Does it have to be one of my kids?
Oh, take that one over there.
I'm taking Webster.
I would definitely go with them. Yeah, why not? The opportunity of a lifetime to figure out what's
Nate,
out
you
there.
got nobody here.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's
I
go.
got nobody. Nobody loves me.
What if this
Nate's
is a
gone
Twilight
15
Zone
minutes.
situation? Are they going to eat you
Nah, you don't know.
to serve man?
Well, it's probably not a xenomorph pulling up.
Well, no, but in Twilight Zone, I think it was big-headed guys who were hauling off humans and were eating them. And it was all like, I'm going to their planet, I'm going to their planet. And then you die.
If it's in a TARDIS, definitely yes.
Get in, loser. We're going probing.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the doctor.
Well, slap me
Dr. Chen,
silly.
man. Little fingers.
Little Doctor Who callback.
All right. An Olympic sport you wouldn't take last place in. We had this one before.
Ooh, I would take
I'm
place
going with
last
the
place
air
in
rifle.
all of them.
There's got to be one you think you could.
Mark, you can eat. If there was
That's
an
not
Olympic,
Olympic
sport,
sport.
if there was an Olympic sport for eating,
Okay, change the question, Mark. How many hot dogs in 10 minutes?
How many you got? I could easily do 20.
Really?
20 Oscar Mayer little wieners, not these big ballpark Chicago dogs or something. But yeah, some little cheapy little, what I give to my kid. Yeah, I could probably eat, no bread. I could probably eat the sausages, 20 of them easily.
Are you, well, you get to dunk it in water and stuff like
Ooh.
them.
That's a good question.
Juggernaut versus the Hulk?
it depends. Does the Juggernaut have like room to build up? Doesn't he have to build up speed to?
No. Okay, the Juggernaut can be disarmed by knocking the crystal out, and the Hulk just gets more mad. So I'm going to go with
Yeah.
the Hulk on the off chance that the helmet comes off.
Yeah, if Juggernaut has a running start, I'm going to say Juggernaut. But if it just hand-to-hand battle, it's got to be the Hulk.
Yeah, because I would think the Hulk would just get stronger and stronger as the fight goes on.
He just gets madder, just a little
Yeah.
angrier. Yeah.
He will hand clap that helmet right off. It'll be like when you're on a
But
fishing boat and your hat
It's
goes
going to
flying.
take, this fight's going to last a few minutes, Tom. This is not going to be a first round KO. So,
I think it's gonna last more than a few minutes. That fight could go forever.
it's
It
probably
could
an
be like a
hour-long
Dragon Ball
battle.
Z fight that never ends.
And the Hulk would win because of endurance.
Yeah. Why doesn't the Juggernaut at least have a chin strap to keep the helmet on?
Well, I
something.
don't. The one that I saw, when you say Juggernaut, I think of the '90s cartoon, right? So it's
Mhm.
like bolted to his shoulders. I'll take that over a chin strap any day.
Okay.
So it's like
You
fuse
can't
him.
be too safe.
Yeah. I mean,
How much-
you would think he would have like a foil hat on underneath it or something, but I don't know.
A chin strap. Oh, all right. Ron's going to Hulk. Hulk gets stronger
And then-
and more angry.
And then Colin is saying Juggernaut. And so that's
We're
the
going
debate.
Hulk.
Well, the Juggernaut is a bad guy, so I think the Hulk has the advantage of being a good guy.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Although, have you ever had tea with the Juggernaut? You know, he's a cool little dude. You know, like he's big, but he's cool. Like
He
tea
could be
party with-
reasoned with.
he knows a lot about philosophy.
Sonny wants to know what Mark's drinking. He said margarita.
Oh, it's just a margarita. Yeah. I had it in the fridge, so I'm like, let's
Strawberry? Regular?
No, they're strawberry. No, lime on the rocks is the only margarita.
I know.
Everything else is just a tequila drink.
When we go out to Mexican with Mark and his wife, he like steps in to order the margarita.
Pitcher on the rocks.
But we
With
kind of
salt.
wanted a blended strawberry. No.
You don't know what you want.
So many moons ago, I managed a weird pizza shop in Kewanee, Wisconsin, and Colin was working there just right after high school, and so I've known him for, okay, it's been over 10 years or something like that. It's been weird times.
That's where that story was going?
Yep, that's where that story was
I thought
going.
you were going to give me a margarita story. I'm like, all right,
So did I. You just
how
ended
drunk
with
did he
that
get
was
at
weird.
work?
I used to try to convince him to drink alcohol there, all the high school kids.
Did you guys have a margarita pizza?
Oh, we're getting hot seat questions coming from the audience. Hard seltzers. You have a favorite one? I struck
Not
out
a-
with hard seltzer.
I'm
Not
not
a
a fan
fan.
of these flavored canned drinks. By all means, if you enjoy it, knock yourself out. But see the White Claw and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll pass.
I don't mind like the gin and tonic or Bloody Mary in a can, or they also have margarita in a can too.
Is that
but
technically a hard seltzer?
no, it's not at all. Those ones I like the White Claw, the Trulies, the Bud Light seltzers. No, it just nothing. It's for drunk white college girls.
There you go. Simple Karens, Ron said.
Yeah.
Basic bitches.
Well, yeah, I think the appeal to most of it too is it's like a low calorie count, so it's healthier. But I'm at a point where I'm not drinking 5 cases of beer in one go like the good old days, so I can have a calorie-packed one drink and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Tom and I used to go to the store and walk away with a pallet of the cheapest, lightest beer they had.
That Russian lady could find for us.
Yeah.
We were the only ones that ever got carded. She got shut down for selling beer to minors out the back, but Mark and I come in every week.
We went in the front door. Had we known, we could just go in the back door.
We were over 21, but she still, I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure we were the only people buying Boxer. You think she'd remember us as, oh, these are the dopes I'm selling the cheap beer to.
Boxer was a 36-pack of really hard alcohol. And then by 5 p.m., we were back to buy bottles of something.
Gotta have Dr. McGillicuddy's or something to keep the breath fresh.
Oh, Dr. McGillicuddy's didn't make it past the parking lot when we were walking out and passing it back and forth.
Yeah, that was you and my roommate. Whew.
Ooh, yeah, that was rough. All right,
That was
would you rather?
before the- Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors or forward in time to meet your descendants?
Ancestors. Give 'em stock tips. Buy Apple stock.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 41. Live with my mom and stepdad.
You're
So-
41?
So therefore, I don't have a significant other. So therefore, I can't produce offspring right now.
Well, you
At
could
this
have
point in
nieces
time-
and nephews
At
that you're
this
unaware
point in time,
No.
that's true. But for now, I think I have to go to my ancestors.
Just so you'd have someone to hang out with.
Yes, yes.
How far
I'm
back are we
lonely.
talking? Are we
I'm
talking
lonely.
great grandpa, or are we talking like medieval times?
I want to go back to the very traces of the first
The first Ford.
Ford.
That got rid of its gills and crawled out of the ocean.
Still
with
has
a
a big beard.
Oh, wow.
All right,
You
Tom?
both 41 living at home. You and Ron. Look at that. You guys, that's it. You guys are getting an apartment.
It's never too late, Ron. Or Nate.
Never
for that
too late.
matter.
Guys
Never
can
too
have
late.
kids into their 90s, Ron.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So, here's another would you rather. Would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at only 5 miles per hour.
I think flying would be more fun.
But you can't go fast. You can only go 5 miles an hour.
So I can only hover like
I guess hovering.
Magneto. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
How awesome would that be if I'm just like floating into rooms?
I don't run much in my life.
But you could.
No, my life is in shambles. I don't run anything. But I would choose 100 miles per hour running. Just because
no
I can't
limit
do
on
it.
how high you can fly. I wonder if you get really high, if you could just drop and then kick in the 5 miles per hour before you hit the ground.
Well, you'd be limited by like
Oxygen?
your ability to oxygen and freeze if you go too high.
Are we burning calories
Must
while
be
we're
a
doing
suit.
this? Could this be like a weight loss plan too?
I think you would get out of breath running.
Something's wrong with my light. I'm gonna see if I can fix this because it's not flickering in real life, but I can see my screen's flickering and it's bugging me. So
Don't worry about it.
talk amongst yourselves.
All right, well, I got one more. Nate,
Yes.
I have $1 million. You can have it, but you have to make yourself puke within 15 seconds. Go. Could you do it?
Don't do it on air.
He's gonna puke. I don't have $1
do
million.
it live. Why would you ask that kind of question?
Do you think for $1 million you could get yourself to puke in 15 seconds?
For $1 million, I will try my damnedest.
Okay. Mark, do you think you can make yourself puke within 15 seconds for $1 million?
No.
No?
I've been really sick at times. I've been really hungover at times. The need to puke has been high, and I've never been able to conjure it, even with sticking my finger down my throat and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, really? I think I could puke.
It just comes when it comes. You just gotta
Okay.
be ready.
Molly, how's your gag reflex?
Side note, Molly.
Oh, yeah, with or without resources, can I use fingers? Can I use like a stick down the throat?
Yeah, you can.
Whatever.
15 seconds, dude. I just hit a hourglass with 15 seconds. You can do it.
Oh, poor Mark.
Mark.
This hate.
Yeah,
When's this
I enjoy
wrestling?
it though.
When's this wrestling match gonna happen
It's a
between you
boxing. It's a pay-per-view.
and boxing?
It's gonna have to be on an island to get around Corona laws.
Well, be careful about talking about islands in this day and age here. All right. That's all I got. Let's do a little bit of house cleaning here.
All right.
It's that time of the year again, Universe. We need your help. Please go and vote for us for the Wisconsin Podcast Association Best Comedy Podcast and Podcast of the Year. We'd love nothing more than to win it again. You may want to help out our buddy Ron over here and vote for him for Best in Entertainment. And they're going to have a miscellaneous category, so why don't you give Utterly Insane a little love? And
I am the king of all entertainment. Ron Bertie.
If you hate Mark, you'll love Ron.
Ron just won Best Entertainment. They just filled that out. All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your victory, Ron. Destination Dino Liam set for November 11th now. We're going to make a safety precaution video.
Armistice Day.
Armistice Day, yes. It'll be right after the election. I'm sure everybody will need a good laugh then.
Yeah, everyone will surely be in a good mood that day.
What is Armistice Day?
They
That's
signed
right.
the treaty for World War I.
End of World War
okay.
I. 11/11, because that was the joke for all the generals. The treaty went into effect at 11/11 on 11/11. It was convoluted and stupid, but that's how it happened because people are dumb.
So it'll be a comedy event. Pay what you can. Destination Dino Liam does a lot of great things for families suffering with children with cancer.
They make dreams come true. Yeah.
Heck yeah, Coldwell Banker is going to be sponsoring. It'll be at the North Shore Academy of the Arts in Grafton. Digital Edge, they were great. They did all the posters.
That's going to be
dreams,
in
Molly.
the gymnasium.
Yep.
I imagine. So
Yes.
plenty of space too, so we'll be able to spread people out if you're not comfortable being
Hey,
close.
donate what you can.
Yeah.
Just come in, pajamas, all the info is on our Facebook page. We're going to get more excited as we get closer, and hopefully everything lets up. Molly, Twisted Dreams, you got more info on that?
I
It's
really
going to be
don't.
virtual.
Yeah, they've decided to do it virtually, but I don't know that they've pinned down the details yet. But we'll.
Okay. Safety first. Safety first.
Yeah.
Molly,
Molly,
you're a judge this year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She
What
already
that
judged.
category?
I got to judge the shorts, and there's
Okay.
some really, really good ones. Like,
Awesome.
there were not many that I didn't enjoy watching.
Now you
Was there a really bad one, like a really awful one? Just you
No.
don't you have to name a name, but just
Well, Tom
just,
did make
is there-
one, but
I mean, there's a couple, but those are almost just as fun to watch because, everyone's got different.
Dan Wooten. Hey, Dan, we're going to need some shirts coming up here soon. You can get a chance to judge for sale.
Dan Wooten.
Dan
Love that
Wooten.
guy. He's a good kid.
Yeah, check him out. He's been on the podcast here. We're going to have a new podcast coming out, a little interview road show called Are You Triggered Yet? Christopher House, Molly, and myself are doing that on the road. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to need another personal assistant for the show to get this going, so stay tuned. Christopher House, speaking of him, we'll have a short film we're going to be making as soon as things calm down called Plans Changed. Check out the Experiment podcast with me and Joe Madness. We go nuts every Wednesday night. And those aren't even the big announcements. We even have a bigger announcement that we're not going to tell you yet.
Oh,
Nate and Mark know about. Let's get everything signed and
we're on the edge of our seats.
yes. So let's do a little bit of. This is where I need Molly to do this here. She's a little better.
What?
The share screen stuff. I actually have a lot of stuff I need. to do.
Ooh.
Wait, you only marked 2 of them, so what do you want?
Don't worry, I got it. Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Oh my.
There we go.
Hello.
That one.
Sleeveless dress.
Hold on.
The
Oh, he got the audio too.
good old
Got the
shake
audio.
weight.
Arms are the
It sucks
problem
because
area
when I
that
give you the
never seems to
audio,
find a
I
solution
don't get
for.
the audio.
Until now, with the shake weight.
That's
No,
weird.
this is the shake weight. What is
flat
going
button
on?
breakthrough that trims
That's a
your arms and
classic.
tapes your shoulders at the same time.
That's not what I want.
My arm.
But
Oh, I think it is, Tom.
Oh my gosh, I can feel.
I have had so much practice with that.
so, like, those aren't
Now,
new.
there's an
Those have
Olympic
been around
sport I could
forever. I
do.
have one.
All right. I was just bragging about how good I was at this.
Shake weight.
No, at sharing the screen.
Like
And
a
I
Rickroll us or something.
totally botched it. I feel really bad.
See what Molly does looks so easy.
It looks so easy. Here's Molly's one.
Oh, what?
This is the new rolling machine. Don't worry, it gets better. We came into a little money. Here we
Oh
go.
my, hello.
Jackpot!
That's what we wanted.
Gentlemen, we have been replaced.
See, I saw the shake video and I was like, this isn't.
What is this?
It shapes. This proves that
Body
every
shape is the
white
fitness
woman
and
in
wellness.
LA will
Kill
It's
that
a
probably
45-minute class, 18
What's that?
positions. We
Kill
start
that
with
audio.
your feet and you finish
I can't
with your
hear it.
back.
It's killed on my
I
end.
can hear it.
Is it bad? How's
There
that?
we go.
There we
Yeah, it was crazy loud.
Oh, jeez.
What the
You know,
heck?
it looks like a good massager. It's just once they were straddling it, I'm like,
Like-
okay, we all know what's going on here.
Wait, it looks like a massage. How is that a workout? It's like massaging the muscles, I guess. But
Well, it's like a yoga or Pilates. It's gonna be good. It's not gonna burn calories because it's like those electric belts people used to wear to have rockin' abs. They don't actually burn calories because they're using electricity to make your muscles tense versus using your own energy. So yeah, you're not gonna lose any weight doing this, but it'll relax you. It'll keep you loose. It's a massage. Go for it.
I
You work
don't
your
know.
butt out, your Kegel exercises, all in one.
I suppose yeah. If you're trying to like keep your balance on it while as you straddle it, you might be using your core muscles to stay on top.
Look at that chick. See, she's doing the twist and shout.
Yeah, but when the guy comes in, suddenly it's not cute anymore.
Okay, look at this one. Here's what everybody wants. Oh, you get your feet up there too? Oh, this chick's phoning it in.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, get in there. Just
Get deep.
buff the
Put your weight
buff-
on it. Put your weight on it.
Own it.
Buff those barnacles. Come on. Buff them out. I
That's
don't know what
just weird.
Here's a
So
real
this-
question. Do you think we'll... Whoa, she's doing the boobs. Do
Okay.
you think we'll get more views if we
Ow,
just
ow,
show
ow.
this for the next half hour?
I mean, if we were somewhere and someone said, "Hey, Mark, you want to try this thing?" I'd try it.
Oh,
I wouldn't
Mark,
buy
would
one.
you straddle it?
Yes, but keeping my wedding tackle up off of it. I wouldn't want a impact.
Wedding
Your
tackle.
wedding tackle gets in over here, right in that spot.
Well, I just don't want any impacts. Like just the other day, my 3-year-old,
There's gotta be a
nailed me
kill
right in the
switch.
junk because she's perfect junk height.
There
She
you go.
swings her
That's
arms
what
a
you
lot.
want. These chicks are really enjoying it. I don't know.
Like,
I
Yeah.
bet it feels good.
You gotta
It
look
looks
like
a
you're
massage.
enjoying it. It's a lousy infomercial if you just look miserable.
Tans his muff buffer.
I think it's too small for me. If I straddled it, it would just stop spinning.
Well, these are giant Amazonian goddesses, Tom.
Oh, she's got that Angelina Jolie and Gia look. I like that. You get the hell out of here. I want, want that other chick. Oh,
Now,
she
is
was
there-
in the roof.
So
Now,
we all
is
know what
there,
Molly's getting for Christmas.
is there something
That's
for the...
what we're spending our new studio money on.
Nice. Is there something for men to do?
A muff
Uh,
buffer. Yes.
They get to watch.
Yeah. All right. The muff buffer. Molly, what do you think? You want that?
Sure.
All right.
It looks like it'd be a good massage, at least.
So the name of our new show that's coming out, Testicle Festival. The
Testicle
Testicle
festival.
Festival is still on today. They're
A virtual.
it's on today. No, it's in Texas,
Okay.
and you can go have all the different types
Is this
of
like an
animals
eating
you would
thing?
like.
Okay, sure. Like bull testicles and all that. The what are they called? Prairie caviar or whatever.
There we go. You
Ooh.
guys getting that?
Yeah.
They're
I'd
pretty
try
good.
it.
They're
I've
pretty
never
good.
had them. You've had them?
I would
They're-
bet they would just be chewy.
How
They're
would you
letting you
describe
know
it?
that this is COVID-free foodies.
How can they guarantee that?
I don't know.
Nate, how
Is
would
it
you
deep
describe
fried?
it? Is it like chicken or is it like eggplant?
It's more like fried calamari.
Okay, so it's a little chewy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you cook them wrong, they'll be definitely chewy. You got to
Okay.
cook them right, and then they go down easy.
How do you cook them right?
I don't know the exact process. I've tried on both
First you buy the
ends.
cow a drink, and then you take them to
Yeah.
the game.
Well, first, the process is you take a bull's balls, all right, and you put a rubber band on them. Then you cut them out, all right, and they drop out.
Okay.
Then you pick them up. Then you clean them up. Then you put it in a saucepan with some garlic butter or whatever you want to use. You want to use aioli or whatever you want to use.
Some
Not
bacon fat.
butter. Yeah, bacon fat, whatever you want to use. Then you dip them in flour or maybe panko, and then deep fry them. Yeah.
So you got to
Deep
fry
fry
them
those
and deep fry 'em?
balls. Have you tried my deep fried balls?
A lot of work to get balls that taste well.
Well, that's deep fried anything though. If you were just deep
Yeah.
frying
But you're frying it.
eggplant, you cut it up, then you dredge it and you fry it.
But that's like refried deep fried balls. Because you fry them, then you...
Yeah. Well, you don't want to rely on the deep fryer to cook the raw meat because that will probably take too long.
Everything's
Probably
better.
ruin your product.
But
Yeah.
everybody does it different, Tom. So
Yeah, I mean-
just
Okay.
don't take my word for it on how to
Tom,
cook any
Tom,
balls.
you should go Google easy cow balls and just, I'm sure you can find a recipe like.
Have a good one,
that
Colin.
cow ball.
See you later, Colin. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
but
that
you're
was
going to miss a
awesome.
great story. A man who lost his penis now has one growing on his arm.
What?
Oh, Colin, do you
Wait,
really want to leave?
Science.
What?
He naturally has one growing on his arm now.
Whoa,
He's had
Molly,
it,
you
like,
can't just
planted.
plug your nose and grow a penis out of your arm.
This
Wow.
is like the mouse
know-
with an ear on its back,
Is
right?
that like the twin brother situation where only part of it grows out? And
The absorbed twin syndrome or whatever it's called. Yeah.
So
That's
this guy lost his penis, and he's been very sad about it.
How did he lose it? Car accident? Or?
Infection, and they have a real. They said the penis fell off after a 2014 infection in his perineum, otherwise known as the gooch or grundle, turned into septis.
The grundle.
Yeah. Oh man, I got a grundle infection, dude. You're gonna want to go to the doctor now.
Yeah,
I know a guy. Unless you want to spend. This guy spent 4 years with a penis growing on his arm.
Okay.
So he had the devastation of losing it.
I'm sure he got a banana hammock or something on.
Hold on. Let's get... Dr. Ralph created a bionic penis.
That would be embarrassing having it grow because it's going to start out real small because things start small and grow bigger. So for the first
Shut
like
up.
3
Balls
months,
in the air, guys.
It's going to get bigger, guys. It's going to get bigger.
So for 50,000 euros, they funded a procedure where doctors were able to roll the skin containing nerves and blood vessels into the shape of the penis before adding the urethra and all the bells and whistles and tubes that you need to pump the appendage into an erection.
Okay.
The plan was to attach the penis to the groin in 2018, 2 years after it had been... It takes 2 years to grow a penis back, so don't just pull them off for fun.
It's not a race, Tom.
You're going to want this done right. The craftsmanship alone.
Yeah.
So, however...
you're walking around for 2 years with a penis on your arm, having to wear
Almost correct, Molly. Multiply that by 2. However, he missed the scheduled operation due to illness, and the surgery had to be pushed back for other reasons.
Got to tuck it back?
So... It was scheduled to complete pre-lockdown, and they're trying to rearrange the surgery around everything that was going on. He says the delays were hard to deal with, adding that he's unable to run because his penis waggles about.
Get a jockstrap.
He can't go swimming or wear a short-sleeve shirt. It doesn't show wear on the arm the penis is.
Where would you guess, Tom, with your medical student background?
The inner forearm. I know you can't see me right now.
You think it'd be right here?
I gotta switch back.
So you think he would just be like this?
I'm thinking so. Because you're gonna want the gravity hang.
I suppose you don't want to be able to grab it because that's just going to cause problems.
Yeah. You're gonna have carpal tunnel by the time you're done.
You can literally suck your own dick at this point in time.
If you,
Well,
you know what? Just for that, the doctor's got to put it on the elbow, so you can't.
Yeah. No.
You can't lick your elbow. You can't suck your own dick. You're gonna get it infected again. When he saw it on the arm for the first time, he was so proud, telling the paper it took to it so much that he nicknamed it Jimmy, and that's what me and my mates called it.
That's what they call their
was
friends.
definitely a new mate. Not having a penis felt awful. I can
Weird.
imagine.
I can imagine.
When me and my friends hang out with each other, we just whip it out, gave each other's nicknames. Mine was Jimmy's. We called Ron's Mark.
Because he beat that thing like it owed him money. It's a man's worst fear. For me, I never worried about sex because he already had 2 children. I don't care how many kids I have. I'm still going to worry about
Well,
sex.
there's that biological imperative to reproduce. So you can already check that off your bucket list of, okay, I've already got genetic people to carry on my legacy. So if I had to lose my penis, I would rather lose it after having children.
Yeah. He says it was really weird having a penis on your arm for 4 years, but
Really?
I am determined this penis will ultimately be used for what it was built for.
They're going to say used for good.
Molly?
My plan is coming together.
Phase 1 complete.
Grew an arm penis. Molly, how are you? What would you do if I was just in bed sleeping and you saw the thing? Would you futz with it?
On the arm?
On the arm.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, that
Would you
begs
be
the
mad if I
question.
showed it to other girls? Check it out.
Does it
I don't
salute?
I will have an
think
army.
I just want to
voice
see the
joint.
shadow when you're flexing.
New meaning the gun show. Yeah.
Check out the gun show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, when they took
Very
the
weird.
nerves and skin stuff, were you like, hey, doc, a little more skin and a little bigger.
Extra nerve.
Hit me again, doc, a little extra.
So is he the first person to have this procedure, or is this something
Uh,
that's... Because I
didn't
started thinking
say.
about like transgender people. Is this what a target man would have?
Ooh. I'm not sure.
Oh, hold on.
I think they can do other type of procedures with what you got down there. I think the science is already there for everything.
Look what I just got handed finally.
What'd you get?
The name
Oh,
plaque from our award. Susan just
11
walked-
months later. Doesn't your
Maybe
wife
for
have
first for a year.
Favorite
some-
comedy podcast 2019 off the rails.
boom?
Hey.
Well, you better put that on the award before you lose
Come
it again.
I'll let my 3-year-old walk off with it.
Put it on the award.
It's all the way over there.
All right, Mark. We're gonna. It's this. This is called "Please Don't Use Cloth Toilet Paper." Now, Mark, I thought you would have been on board with the cloth toilet paper.
We looked into cloth diapers because it sounds like a good idea, but it's you have to have it for the diapers at least. They're professionally laundered, and you think it's going to be better for the environment, but all the bleach and water and shit used up in cleaning them, it's probably better to go disposable. But that's just how I viewed it.
Mm-hmm. They're saying toilet paper only costs about $140 a year for high end.
And it's biodegradable, so I mean
Yep.
it breaks down in the water. It's designed to do that.
So
So
you
I
have
don't
to
see there being a
store
huge
it,
impact.
store it, wash it, dry it, fold it, and then put it out there. So they're
And
saying,
explain to all your guests how to use it. You may as well have 3 seashells.
yeah. Molly finally saw that movie.
Demolition Man.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've
my
never
wife never
seen it.
saw it. I had to show it to her when we started dating.
It was on TV, and I was like, wait, this is where it comes from? I had no idea.
For whatever reason, I don't know if we were just the perfect age when that movie came out, that it's like ingrained in our heads.
Mhm.
But yeah, because
I
it's
don't
not
know
a very
how I
good
missed
movie.
it. Oh, come on. It was funny.
It's a piece of a childhood.
So they're saying that it's even cheaper because the toilet paper is better because of the electricity and water waste of getting poop,
Yeah.
pee, and menstrual fluid out.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of odd when you have people come over and you have
To explain to
Stained-
them. Yeah.
stained up toilet.
I said don't flush it.
Yeah. So but to our buddy Mitchell Bellicone from Argentina says bidets save more money and trees than anything and keep you
There
the
you
cleanest.
go.
So Mitchell, you've been gone a while. I don't know where
Bidet
you
all the
you-
way.
Get yourself a bidet.
Hey, I gotta call back and I gotta call Kohler back. They want him on.
Nice.
Now this one was more for a woman. So Molly, you're gonna be our token woman today.
Thank you.
As opposed to what she is every other day.
Thanks for allowing me to be
You're here to break up the sausage fest that is off the rails. So time to
That's
do your job.
Because we are pillars of masculinity over here.
I could shave my beard.
So we had a legal person on. They're talking about bosses requiring women to wear makeup for their home Zoom calls during the COVID.
Wow.
Why?
Are the men required to wear makeup?
No, they're talking about looking professional. It's part of a dress code.
Oh, okay, sure. I see where they're coming from. I prefer the no makeup look myself, but
Mhm.
that's just me.
I don't wear makeup.
Everyone's different.
It doesn't
Well,
do
if you had a meeting at work, they would want you to show up looking
work
like you always do. Everyone's zooming from home, presumably in their pajamas or whatever it is. They want
Yeah,
you
do
to
it-
dress as if you went into work for the meetings.
like
Yeah,
I'm
do-
I
saying
get
do
it.
your hair look professional, but not requiring them to wear makeup.
But if you wore makeup when you got hired, are you putting on a lie that some girls are unrecognizable? I dated a girl that looked horrible without makeup. And I don't know, if you wear it every day, sometimes you show up and it just looks like you're phoning it in and you don't care about your job. This is why we need a woman's opinion here.
So
Well,
I guess it depends on the application. Like, are they showing up with their hair just like they just rolled out of bed, and they're meeting like a client online or
Is
something?
that Goku? Is that Molly or Goku? I can't tell.
Like, do the guys have to wear suits like they normally do in the workplace as well? Like, do we have to wear whatever your uniform is?
I believe
Well-
it just
It's just women's
this
makeup.
this girl is claiming that she even had on makeup, and the guy
Okay.
asked her.
Well, some women don't like to wear, like my wife doesn't like to wear a ton of makeup. She wears a little bit.
I don't. wear
I've
makeup
I've known
at all.
women who wear a ton. Yeah, Molly doesn't strike me as the type, because you can tell when a woman has a lot of makeup on,
Mhm.
and Molly's not one of those people.
No.
I just wear the
Those
base.
people.
I just wear the base,
Just
a
some
little bit of blush,
foundation.
some blush. That's all.
You know,
I'm
if
smoky
wearing
eyes.
makeup right now.
I'm standing up in a wedding or something, I'll go and
She's
or
gonna wear
Yeah.
makeup
like
3
that.
times.
yeah.
If I was invited to a fancy, dinner party or whatever, Susan and I were invited to a fancy party or a wedding or something. Yeah, she would make a
He's just
greater
bragging.
effort just because. But
He's bragging.
who's bragging?
You are. Oh, we get invited with the big fancy 1%ers over there.
Oh yeah. The last wedding we went to was in a barn,
That's it.
and it was like 2 hours up north.
Oh wow. They're claiming that it's more focused on women, but
Well, men don't wear makeup. That's the short of it here.
Mm-hmm.
If there was something similar, then that would be the case. Like if this was smell-o-vision and the guys weren't, bathing, it'd be an issue. But that's not a visible thing.
But why not just make a general statement saying, "Come to this video chat looking professional,
Yes.
looking
They
like
have.
you would to work."
that is. But
Not
women are
women
now
who wear makeup.
looking for a reason.
So we have
Maybe.
apps that can put like fox ears on you and stuff. Can we do an app that'll put makeup on you?
Oh, there
Zoom
are
has an app.
apps that do that.
Zoom has an app for the meeting that has a touch-up appearance feature.
There you go. So just here, let me do mine.
Yeah.
Make it crazy out of focus. There we go. Now I look great.
No, they've got filters on everything now.
What the fuck do you mean, those people?
What you mean, those people?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it
Women
should.
in America.
I don't think it should be a requirement, and a requirement to keep your job by wearing makeup.
If you're getting paid money to be on the clock, don't you think
Are-
you should wear the
are you-
professional attire?
Are you getting paid money to be on the clock and doing your job, or are you getting paid just to wear makeup?
I got it.
Doing your
Do
job
men
and
have to
looking
shave their
professional?
face? Do
Yes,
men have to shave
they
their
do.
face for these meetings?
Yes.
Then women have to wear makeup.
I
If
think
I can't do it with lazy, haven't shaved in 5 days beard, then
Yeah.
women have to. If I have to shave, you got to put on makeup.
they should join the
There it
meeting
is. There it is.
looking like they would if they were going to work. That's
Yes, everyone, men and women equally.
yes.
Okay.
Although if it's just a work meeting where
There you go. Molly's ready to phone it in.
At the end of the day, you get ahead by impressing your boss. I mean, within reason. I'm not saying, he
Yeah.
says take off your pants, take off
You
your
just
pants.
gotta
Obviously,
suck
don't do
his
that.
dick.
I mean, would I join a meeting
Or
not
her.
wearing like pants or wearing my pajama bottoms because you can't see it? Yeah.
Molly, go put on some makeup. We'll put it back on. And you're like,
Ooh, ooh.
"That's not
Well, then I'm never coming back on.
I know.
Have fun with it.
All right. Elon Musk is selling his homes.
Okay.
He said when he doesn't own anything, he has a better life. So he's basically becoming homeless to help him work harder at his dream of moving to a self-sustaining Mars colony.
Well, he's probably staying at a lot of hotel rooms and stuff because he's
Mhm.
probably out and about all the time.
Yes.
So,
Shouldn't he be giving away his homes then?
well,
Yeah.
this is America. You can make a dime. You paid for them. You can get money out of them.
Well, he's saying he doesn't want material things, right?
He says possessions just weigh you down.
Elon Musk, I want a possession to weigh me down. So if you have
Yeah.
if you have a home to give to a comic who's 41, living with his parents,
And it could be your smallest mansion.
yeah,
Doesn't have to be your
I'm not
biggest.
greedy. I'm not greedy. It
I'll
can be
settle.
anywhere.
I'll settle for his least favorite Tesla.
Yeah,
You know,
Oh,
I
wow.
don't need a house.
Elon
Well-
Musk, if you're listening, I need a house. Let's make it happen.
He
Come on.
He used to
You're here.
enjoy hanging out and just crashing on his friends' couches all the time.
Yeah.
a spare bedroom or a couch or a hotel.
Well,
He
then
said
it's
he did that for
it's his
15 years.
friends' houses that he's really sleeping in. So it's like we can't all mooch off our friends, Elon.
Right?
Elon Musk, you're like one of the richest guys on the planet and a mooch.
One of us has to have a house.
I got this billionaire freaking mooching off of me and sleeping on my couch. Wonderful.
Elon, I had 8 Oreos because I eat 8 Oreos before bed. There's no Oreos left, man. Get the fuck off my couch.
Well, maybe Elon should get a tiny house or something. He could rent your little building in your backyard, Molly.
Boom.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of wood and some tomato plant holders in there,
Got
and
some
that's about
street
it.
parking for his Tesla. It'll be great. Could park his big pickup truck there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a new TV show idea. Swapping with Elon. So you go to his place, and he'll come to where you're living and what you do.
There you go. All right, Nate, tell us about your comedy coming up here.
Oh man,
What do you going on?
I got so many things going on. Not a goddamn thing.
You got nothing going on?
You got to record some virtual sets or something?
August 14th, I will be in Salem, Oregon, with Emmanuel, Christopher Michael, the fourth. Other than that, things are slowly coming around. So
how do you feel about performing on the internet where you don't have control over your material for a live show anymore? Is it kind of like you just burned it up?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting the right response I need with like the new material or with the material that I have. But like the other day, like I did a live stream for a place in town who's might be going on under business. So we did a little telethon thing, and so I basically I riffed on a lot of things, and I talked about like I've been in the business for almost 2 decades. Like I'm just like one of those old guys at the bar. I've seen some shit, Like I can tell younger comics, we used to write things on paper, our jokes on paper. Did you know that? We used to send our mails by fax. Have you heard of a fax machine, kids?
Yeah.
I know. We also used to travel with a book of maps in our cars.
How do you feel about the material being out there? Because I know you're not a fan of putting your stuff on YouTube, but if you put it on live stream, people can just go back and see your stuff.
It's the same process. It's the same thing. But then again, you also have to adapt to certain to the world, will this be the new norm or will this be the old norm or blah, 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 blah. You just kind of have to, if you want to do what you want to love to do, you got to be on StreamYard. You got to be on, I don't know.
The Zoom. Yeah.
The Zoom. But again, in certain areas of the country, things are slowly opening up and they're looking for some live entertainment.
Okay.
So we'll see here the next.
If you do a Netflix special, pretty much those jokes you can just forget about because you're not going to be putting them anywhere. Is that anywhere near just doing, like a small thing? Do you still use those jokes on the road now, or are those just cached?
I think for the most part, like let's say if fans are there from the Netflix special, or like they've seen you on the movies or whatever. They kind of want to see that as well as your new stuff. And also memory from that night to a year later to the same place, their memory's not as good as it is with like music or whatever. Because there's a lot of drinking happening. And they kind of remember the joke, but they don't remember it all the way. And so it seems like we've been to a place like 3 or 4 times, and the same place within a year, and they said, "Oh my God, those are great new jokes." I go, "What new? Oh yeah, new jokes. Yeah."
Excellent. Well, if you
but the fear is still out there of people taking material from other people because why not? It's not it's out there right now. Yeah.
Ooh, has that been going on at all?
Not that I know of. I mean,
but probably.
Yeah, probably. I would 100% yeah, agree. It's happening.
Because if you're in Boise, Idaho, you can just go look up some little place in Florida or maybe a different country and just be like, those are funny jokes.
Yeah.
Here's a different location where they may work.
Exactly.
I can see that happening. But you're not enjoying the no audience interaction?
It's so weird, man. It's like I'm not. You're more like making a movie or making a TV show or like a talk show, and you're just talking to the camera. And I don't know. It's a different mindset to be in. And so you got to kind of cater your jokes to that as well.
Have you ever done outdoor sets? Everyone's doing outdoor eating and even some outdoor live music here. So are there some bars that have a big patio you could do or something?
Definitely, that's in the works right now. And again, it's still going to be weird too because the less distractions, the better in a comedy show.
Yeah,
and
you
there's
them all eating
so many. Yeah,
their enchiladas while you're trying to make jokes.
yeah, true. I mean, because normally if you're at an open mic, it's just you and other comics. But yeah, but now it's. I think it's time to go with the flow more than anything now. Like if the venue wants, hey, let's do it on the roof. Okay, let's do it on the roof. You know, like kind of adapt to what works and what doesn't work.
So it's come to the point where comics need the locations a little more at this time.
Yeah.
To get to work out stuff. Oh, damn, they got you even by the short hairs even more than they used to. Damn.
Well, I mean, it's I don't know. Like, there's still people that are afraid to even go out. You know, just they're still locked up in their houses.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a bit of that fear. So it's I don't know. I work at a gas station for the most part right now, and if I haven't got the COVID, I probably never will. I mean, some of the people that have shopped there.
Do you ever do open mic at work over the speakers to the people filling up their cars?
We don't, at our gas station. We don't have one of those. We don't have.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
suck.
Hey, you
You
pump
just turn the
four.
pump off and make them hear about 5 minutes of comedy, and if they don't laugh, they can drive away.
But
Okay.
my new thing is freaking out customers right now, just throwing out oddball things like So I asked the guy, "So you gonna go see fireworks around town during 4th of July?" And he goes, "Well, I don't really have a kid." I go, "Well, you can go there and pick a kid out for yourself, you know."
They're free.
You go-
Just bring some
Yeah.
candy.
And he had this look on his face like, "What?" Well, what do you mean?
I never.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, where can people go to find your amazing comedy besides Off the Rails?
Besides Off the Rails with Tom and Mark, you can find comic Nate Ford, COMICNATEFORD, on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I made it that easy for you.
There you go. The world
Comic
famous
Nate Ford.
comic Nate Ford. And be sure to vote for us, with Nate Ford being a railblazer on Off the Rails, for Best Comedy Podcast, Comedy Podcast of the Year.
Where do you go for that to vote?
It'll be on the Off the Rails page, but I'm sure Nate's going to share it. Help out the Ron Pertee Show for entertainment. Go check out Utterly Insane. They'll be
The
under
best of entertainment, king of entertainment.
And in the future, you're going to be able to see Nate and Ron on the Ron Pertee Show coming up. Go to our Patreon page. Hey, share this, like our page. It's the easiest way to help out the show. Mark, where can they find all of our stuff?
On
you
the
don't
internet.
have the clipboard.
No, I haven't had it for ages.
Off the Rails
But,
TM. At
Off the Rails. There we go.
Facebook.
Nate's my guy right
Twitter.
here.
Off the Rails TM at gmail.com. Ask us anything.
There you go. And
That's
stay
what made it
tuned.
be
We're going to be
414.
doing. Oh, yes. Ron's going to wear a crown if he wins. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing a bonus episode here in about 10 minutes. Everybody has to piss. Molly's got to put on some makeup. And remember, universe, we're not good enough for you.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.